What is up, everybody? We made it to another episode of Kicking It with Kpop. What? You know, I'm here with Jason. What's up, Jason? Hi.
Not too much. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. It's been a minute since we hung on. Was it the EXP?
Yeah. We were
SketchUp.
on
Yeah.
the SketchUp show.
Yes, that was a good time. I like it. We had a lot of good people on there. I like seeing those guys. They're a lot of
You were
fun.
a good host, good pinch hitter host.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Yeah. So we got people popping in here. We'll get way more people coming in here because I'm streaming to a couple platforms. So we can bullshit for a little
You're
bit.
good.
People
Yeah,
pop in
yeah.
here. It's what I like doing. So my time. I love doing that. Getting to know people. Open this up so I can drop your links too. That'd be good. Let's see. Twitter. Look at that. Boom. It's been Twitterized. There you go.
Beautiful.
Sometimes you gotta do that. You gotta plop it in all the places so that the people can get the thing.
Yeah.
Gotta do it. Gotta do that. There you go. I've plopped more things there. So yes, we're just now getting the trickling in of the things because it's weird how they work. So you start it, and then you're on multiple platforms, and then it's like delayed. It don't always go at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah, I like your setup behind you there. Got some.
Oh, thank you.
Nice lights.
Thank you. Yes, it'll get more blurply as this gets less white.
Yeah.
At least there we go. Now it's
still in that time of year. It's still a little bright out.
I know it's daytime. I don't like it. It's too bright. It's like no, shield my eyes. I like the darkness, but it is the best time of year. Come on, spooky season is upon us.
It's coming.
You cannot tell I am into the spooky season all year round. That's right.
Absolutely.
It's good times. You got to have a spooky season. It's the bestest time of year. This is the greatest. Yeah.
I'm definitely in the it's Halloween, it's spooky time, and I get to hang out with the people that visit Spookyville once a year, and I'm always here,
Listen, Halloween decor does not leave my room. It's just this is part of my decor.
But it's always there.
It's always there. Cool. It never goes away.
Join the spooky party for a couple months.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll have fun.
Yes.
You can put away your skulls, and I'll leave mine.
No, I collect. I put more up. That's my problem. That's what happens. Yes, as people are popping in here, let's do some introductions. Let's see. Boom. We go here. Me, and then boom. There's you. That's you. That's you. For the people that do not know you, please let them know who you are. What do you do? Why are you here?
My name is Jason Strutz. I'm a comic artist and writer, and I'm here to talk with Ms. Kpop about my book Returned, which is currently funding part 2, part 1 and 2 of 4 on Kickstarter until September 30th.
Ooh, cool! Yeah, it's just slightly under a month. Get you some way more backers on that.
Weekend tomorrow.
Ooh, that's crazy. I can't even believe that it's already September. Like that is just.
It happened. Yeah, I've been planning the
September so fast.
Launch. It was here.
Yeah, it's gonna be October before we know it, and then it'll be terrifying. Because then I'm like, no, slow down, calm down. Yeah. We don't need that all right away. Not so fast. Let's see. I know it's crazy times. The world be going way too fast sometimes. Yes. No, this is very exciting. So I remember when we were on SketchUp, you were doing some really cool drawings. I believe you were getting to a Bride of Frankenstein towards the end of that.
Yeah, a Bride of Frankenstein.
Yeah.
What was it? Was it the Creature from the Black Lagoon time?
Yes.
I did a different one. Yeah. Yeah, so that was a good time. That I enjoyed that. I'll be back on the show in October.
Ooh, yay!
More spooky stuff. And that's the SketchUp show on the EXP.
Yeah, I know they're good people. I like hanging over there. They're fun. It's good times. So yeah, how long? So you've been working on? Is this your first comic that you've ever done?
So not the first comic I've ever drawn. Technically not the first one I've written, but this is kind of the biggest and most planned out comic that I have written and drawn. So
Ooh, Okay.
I've done some graphic novels with writers before. Worked on a book called The House of Montresor with Red Stylo Media, written by Enrica Jang, who's now the director of the Poe House and Museum. And we worked on a book that was based on Edgar Allan Poe's Cask of Macchiato and continued
Ooh.
there. So that was about 8 or 9 years ago at this point. And that's probably my biggest work book-wise to date. But I wanted to sort of have a full book that I've written and drawn, and keep people out of my strange scheduling. Been home with my daughter since she was born. She's 12 now, so schedules are better. But it used to be that like I didn't know what I was going to be doing any day of the week. All kind of depended on like how much sleep I got and all that. So on to not torture anybody else by working with my weird schedule. And I had been doing 24-hour comic day events, which are terrible comics marathons that if you're interested, you should do. But making 24-page comics in 24 hours. So you stay up all night and work on a book. And I had been doing these events at comic shops, first in North Carolina at Ultimate Comics, a shop that I worked at. Excuse me a second. So I first did it at Ultimate Comics, and then moved to Grand Rapids, Michigan, and started doing it at a shop here called the Comic Signal, which for some reason was excited about staying open for 24 hours straight and having people draw there. They were excited about it, so I was back in. So yeah, we would start at like noon on a Saturday and draw till noon on a Sunday. And the idea is you come in with no script, nothing ready, nothing written down. But I always tell people to have an idea at least, so you're not freaking out for the first hour about what you're doing. But yeah, I would usually have between 15, 20 people to start, and then whittle that down through the night with my gracious encouragement. Like if you're feeling bad, or you're feeling tired, please go home and go to sleep. But I was there all the time. So I did that about 5 times, and sort of decided that my next challenge would be to write and draw a whole book in a slightly longer time frame.
So that sounds quite nerve-wracking. 24 hours. Just like how many times did you do that? Like, did you complete like a full story?
Yeah,
like, that's
I did.
24
I've done 4 or 5 of these now. Where I have 24-hour books that I did, and this Returned actually started as one of those 24-hour comics.
Oh,
so
cool.
Telling kind of the basic story in those 24 pages, but I could definitely feel that it was rushed. It was a lot to put in a book, but it works. It works as a 24-hour comic, works as a 24-pager, but kind of felt that there was definitely something worth expanding. So it helped to have that 24 pages as kind of a blueprint to start with. So that actually was helpful in the writing process. And yeah, I just wanted to kind of have something for myself to work on that I could kind of control all the parts of it, all the marketing, all that, and see what I could make on my own.
Ooh, exciting! I like this. We're gonna get to your comic in a second to go with the Kickstarter page. Let us know what is the Returned all about. Let the people know.
Yeah, so Returned, it's a medieval horror family drama. And it stars Vale. She's fighting an army of the dead in the beginning of the book. Unfortunately, dead herself by about page 13. Spent some time as a bad zombie lady till her family finds her, ties her to a chair, and helps her ghost re-inhabit her zombie body.
Oh my!
Hello, all these new people.
Yes, welcome on in. Yes, hello to the lurkers as well. Yes, come on in.
Yes. So it's zombies. It's action. But it has a strong heart to it as well, where she's trying to save her family from this, while also trying to deal with herself being a zombie.
That's got to be some tough tough stuff. When you wake up, you're zombified, and you're got to deal with all that.
So it happens pretty quickly. So not terrible spoilers, but yeah, she has to kind of go through a period where her spirit is still tied to her zombie body as it runs around the countryside with the rest of this zombie army. So she has to sort of bear witness to this, rampaging horde that she's now part of, and kind of by luck is captured by her family, and they're able to kind of bring her back from that brink. Because most of this happens to all of the zombies in this world, where they're all sort of still tied to their bodies, but forced to kind of float above it. And eventually they start to give up because they figure out that there's really nothing that they can do. So rather than watch, they just kind of go to sleep. But yeah, luckily her family found her and was able to get her back in control of her body, at least for a bit. And then they have to escape. She has to help her family get out of that city that they're in, her hometown, and then get to somewhere safe. But figuring out where somewhere safe can be difficult. Ooh. So that is a lot of part one and part two, and we're gonna start moving into weirder stuff in part three.
Weirder stuff, yes. Let's get to the
weirder stuff.
That's the best. How can you get you got zombies and you got even weirder stuff? That's amazing.
Yeah. So there's 4 parts to the story. It's all written, it's all planned out, sketched out, lettered, all that. So I'm basically just working on the final art right now. And first book is very much like the sole zombie medieval action book. Like a sole protagonist running around fighting zombies. Second book is definitely a lot of the family drama, but a lot of paranoia, because as they escape, they pick up the classic band of zombie survivors that all have to try to get out together. Except Vale has a secret. Vale and her family have a secret that they need to keep from the rest of the people there. So we bring in some more survivors, some paranoia, and all that, and then we're gonna start getting weird soon.
I'm all for things getting weird, so it's awesome. Let's go. Let's see. Let's go look at your Kickstarter page and go check it out. So if people have questions, you can go ahead and get those to those. Let's see. Where are we at on here? Oh my gosh, I have 9 trillion things open. There we go. Aha! There we are. Boom. Let me just refresh it real quick. Look at this. Let's see. You are already at your funding goal, but we're going to try to get you way more than that before you got 23 days to go. Look at this. This is cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And my goals, because I'm the only person producing this, I don't have other people to pay. I have already worked with editors and things like that, and that part's passed. I don't have colorists and letters and things to pay. So my goals are just kind of set to, what's the lowest print run that I can do for Kickstarter book. So I set it at 800 because every other number that I could think of is just a number I'm making up. So this is the Kickstarter for me functions as a pre-order, like how many books do you want me to ship? Because you can read this book right now online at returnedcomic.com. You can read free there. In the kind of a webcomic format. So you can see that all of part 1 and part 2 are done. And now it's just, how many books would you all like me to print? And I would love to print thousands.
Well, let's get you some printing. Let's go. You've already got 31 backers. So I hope you get way more backers than this. This looks cool. Yeah.
Very happy. We cleared that $800, first day, 8 hours in or so. So very, very happy with that. And it's just trying to make the project as big as we can. So let's take a look.
Awesome. And also, let's see, if you do want to back, you got to do it by Tuesday, September 30th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern time. Oh, look, you got a backer as we were sitting here. Look at this.
Hey.
Boom. Woo! You're in the 1300s. Yay.
Love it.
Let's go.
Love it. Thank you.
I love seeing that go up. That's so exciting. All the time you see those.
If it was a person on the stream, leave a comment here. Let us know.
Yes, let us know.
I want that research.
Yeah, let us know. Yes, we want to see what's going on. Let us know why you backed it. What exactly was it? You were like, hey, that's dope. Wow. I want to back it. I like knowing that too. You know,
I like
something pops out at you. Yeah, you're like, oh, it's so sweet.
So hey, I
do like the logo.
There,
yeah, I like the logo. It's really cool.
Yeah, I use my
that tree branch.
Done some like metal band logos and things like that. So I definitely use some of that.
Okay.
Some of that knowledge, some of that skill in making my my logo. But I also do graphic design and worked in signs for 12 years. So there's 50 landscaping trucks out there with logos that I made up on the.
I've probably seen them.
Probably. Endless landscaping companies. But yeah, I wanted to make a cool logo for it, make a cool like metal-y band logo, but not make it too. Sometimes they get a little too tree-like, a little too roots-like and unreadable. So you see Jason Douglas there.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so it goes through kind of the synopsis of part 1, and then brings you into part 2 here. These are some of the pages from the book and stuff from part 2. So this is all my workflow is a little bit of a hybrid workflow. So I've done all the layouts and lettering all on the computer using Clip Studio. I use it at home or on my iPad. Print that out, and then I do ink wash art, so original art on paper, and then bring it back to the computer and do coloring there. So really adds a grit to things.
Interesting. I like that. I like that technique that you got going on here, because your colors are really interesting on the page, and it's everything that looks. Because I browsed real quick right before we started the sample page that you gave me, and I thought it was super cool. Like everything looked very like kind of bio, like in each panel. Like it looks like there was some kind of like not like biomech, but like kind of just like bio. What's the other word? Not the biomech, the other one.
Organic.
No, it's bio something, but it has. It just looks like really interesting. Where it's kind of like a mix of like the organic, but the nature, but like just it looks like there's something interesting going on in every one of the panel pages, which is really cool.
I always try to have something cool, and they being able to color on the computer helps me work in different places too. So if I can go to my my weekly art night and work on stuff there and all that. So I like the hybrid work.
Yeah, I also like that it takes place during like the medieval times, because that's really interesting to me too. That gives a different element to something you don't normally see.
Not a real time, but definitely a medieval time. And I did that just so I can don't have to do all the research, and I can put in whatever I feel like putting in. So I have just books of armor from around the world and swords and weapons and things like that. So when I need something, I just open the book and pull out whatever I feel like. I'd like to just put in everything and not have to worry about that research angle for most stories.
Ooh,
already
I dig it.
These run around, so and flying castles, so it's
flying castles.
Shouldn't be too much of a stretch to just include whatever I want. Yeah, it's a time when humanity is just kind of banding together into cities, into communities, as opposed to just kind of wandering, being hunter gatherers, starting to move into agriculture, starting to have kings, and starting all this dumb society stuff that we do. So definitely start around that time is when this is set.
I like it. I like things like that. Like I like how you kind of I like it when you have like different time periods or different settings that it's kind of mixed with the horror genre. That I love anything to do with that. So yes, let's go. This is cool, interesting too. Is this like you're like kind of like trying to figure out what to do with this, or is this part of the story where you have these blue lines in here?
So that is part of the story. So when Vale is turned to a zombie, her body's killed, part of the process there is that your spirit is kind of kicked out of your body. And in the beginning, it's sort of floating above, and it has to watch your body do these terrible things, and it's floating above you the whole time. Now, you can try to have an effect on on your body, but you're kind of unable to do much about this. And when Vale is saved by her family, the spirit kind of goes back into her zombie body. So when it's inside the body, you don't see the blue figure there. She's just in control. Now, in part 2, where she comes across some stressful situations, especially like when her family is threatened, her spirit can sometimes move a little faster than the rest of her body can, and that tends to loosen her control over her body, where it starts to reestablish its zombie nature. So that was how I'm representing the spirits, is that skeleton, that sort of drawing skeleton that is representative of the spirit. It took me a while to figure that out, but it was just looking at my thumbnail pages and saying, well, what is the most like basic aspect of this comic book character? And it's this skeleton that I draw every time I'm trying to lay out a page. I'm just like putting in figures and all that. So like the first thing I would draw of Vale on every page is just like a skeleton and a head and some arms and kind of circle hands and things like that. So I figured that was kind of the most basic aspect of the character, and that's what I decided to do with the spirits in the book.
I like that. I think that's really neat because you don't really see that.
Comics nerdy type idea.
No, I think it's cool. Well, let me go back on here and show this page, and I want to get to a question, something that Painter was saying. Where'd you go over here? Mm-hmm. Weekly art night, is that like the game night make jerk friends make you go to? Listen, I think you would have fun at the weekly art night, that 24-hour comic thing. You might enjoy that. That would be fun. Get together, draw some stuff.
Too. Sitting together and drawing is great. Whether you're doing it for 24 hours or not. But yeah, this is the thing we do in Grand Rapids every Monday, and get together with people making things. It could be crocheting, could be sculpture, could be writing. Cool. Just people making stuff. So we got artists and writers and programmers making stuff and doing things. So we meet at a bar here for about 3 hours, 3-4 hours, and then hang out, talk stuff, cool. And then head back home.
Nice. Is that like something that people can join, or is that just like some kind of closed group that you guys do?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. If anyone is in the area, it's called GR Studio Night. We have Instagram and Facebook, and put up a post every kind of Monday afternoon, just confirming that it's going to happen. And that happens at Seven Monks Brewery on Michigan here in Grand Rapids. Great bar. 30 some beers on tap every week, and it's always changing.
Ooh, okay. I'll have to let some of my Grand Rapids peeps know what that's all about. Yeah. And do you know Kevin P. West? I know he's over in the area.
I do know Kevin. Yeah. I have met him a few times. Yeah, he comes to the comic book shop that I usually go to.
Nice. Yeah, I know Kevin a long time. We went on Twitch eons ago. That's how I know Kevin. Yeah. Good
so if you have a game night that your jerk friends make you go to, I don't know if it's the art night that's jerky or your friends that are jerky, but you could find new friends and a new night to go to.
That's right. Listen, ditch the jerks, go find new friends, and go have fun and shenanigans. That's what life is all about. That's right. You have a trigger warning here, I see. Rated R. Oh my. The kids do not die though. No dogs.
The main kid does not die. Can't make any any side characters. I just I know when I see a story with a kid in it, I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna spend this whole story just waiting. I try not to.
It's rough times.
I don't want to let anybody get too scared about that part.
Oh, don't get too attached.
Everything else is on the table. No. But, I'm not going to do what I might think would be the cheap thing to do, or at least the way that I might write it would end up being the cheap thing to do. I want this to be a fun and heartwarming book, not necessarily a grindhouse. Grindhouse terror book. I want people to enjoy reading
another
it.
Series. What is up, Omen? What do we have here? We are going over your book for the Returned for volumes 1 and 2 right now, which is amazing. And you're in the funding phase. So we're gonna get check you to see if you get way more backers. That's right. Categories was made by the devil.
Is that what your jerk friends are making you play? Categories? That might.
I don't know. I would say whoever made, was it Perfection? Those pieces in the 80s and 90s, you know, they might have been quite devilish. Let me tell you, those words.
Like noise.
They pop up, you step on them, and then you die, like from horrific pain that would happen through your feet.
You make the same noise that the game makes when you step on
them. You do.
Well,
yeah,
then you go,
it was awful.
And then
yes,
you're just in pain.
Yes. So we're gonna go back down to the bottom because I see that you're close to your first stretch goal. Look at this, because you got the backer during this. We're gonna get you to the 1400 and more. Look at that. So let's see. I'm gonna go back down here. So your stretch goals, you have one at 1400 and one at 1600. Let's see. 1400, get paper upgrades. All color and artist editions get thicker cover and interior papers. Ooh, nice.
Fancier.
Fancy pants. And at 1600, let's say you're definitely gonna be hitting all these. Yeah.
Oh, certainly. These are thick books too, so it gets even thicker. This is a copy of part 1. Part 1 is a 43-page book. Part 2's 41 pages, and then at 1600, I'll add a 4-page preview of part 3.
Oh, cool!
Which just means I need to have 4 pages of part 3 done.
Yes, let's see. And this is your making of here.
Yeah, so
very cool. Ooh.
You can find my my YouTube channel here at Strutz Art, and you can see me see a time lapse of making every page in Returned.
Very nice. I love watching people's processes. Here, drop this in there. Yeah, go follow his channel. Go give him way more subs. Let's see. Let me go back to here. We can just skip. Where'd it go? Oh my goodness, where'd it go? What's happening? Where'd the video go? Hello? There it is.
There we go.
Yes! Check this out. Oh, neat. Okay. I like the light boxy.
Real time drawing. This is one of my ambitious pages, 53. So it's this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 panel page. I'm not messing around here.
No, you're getting right into it. Oh, I like the character designs. It's really fun to see too, like how you're like developing and things going backwards. Do you have the pencil sketches underneath? This is what you're doing with your watercolor. I
have the layouts that I do on the computer. I print that out 11 by 17, and then stick it to the back of a piece of watercolor paper. So right now you're looking through the bottom sheet of paper through the watercolor paper. And that's how I do kind of the first kind of steps of each page. So I get through every panel doing all the gray ink wash work, and then once I finish that, I can turn off the light box and then fix up any values and come back and add some pure black to it. But I like this ink wash system that I've made. It's like 6 different shades of black, so I kind of always know what I'm going to get from each jar.
Ooh.
It's the relish jar system. I went to the store and bought 6 jars of relish. It was the right jar size.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, so that's technically more like a truly traditional like black and gray tattoo where you're just like diluting the inks down. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. I like that.
Then we got the artist edition, which is all those black and white, all the black and white artwork.
Ooh. See, I'm a huge fan of artist editions. I love just to look at the raw artwork before you get into coloring or anything like that. That's to me is some of my favorite things to look at. I'm a huge fan of that.
Yeah, I would get a lot of compliments on the black and white art, and then I would have to sadly tell them that I was coloring it, and I'd be like, oh, and then I'd show them the color and be like, wow, that's really good color. But I like the black and white, so I wanted to make sure people had a chance to read it the way that they wanted to read it.
Nice. I'm liking this. Yes. Uh, you have a lot of cool rewards in here too. I'm gonna get over this too. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna see if there's any more artwork down here. Then I'll go up. Yeah. Go back up.
Fairly limited in terms of I made a book. Would you like to buy a book? I don't have a lot of extra stuff on here, but the plan is to get through each part, each Kickstarter, and then do a collected edition where I can add some of that extra stuff, extra fun stuff,
Yeah.
pins and all that. Mostly because I'm still in production of the whole book, so anything more that I offer for each Kickstarter is just more time that I'm not using to make more book. So I wanted to kind of be very focused in these first Kickstarters.
Yes. Yeah. Kirby just plopped in here and he says he loves the black and white. Yes. I'm a big fan of black and white myself. I love just looking at the raw artwork, which is fun. Let's see.
Yeah. So we got PDFs. Those are available internationally. PDFs are $10. You can also, with all of these, there is also the option to add on part 1. So if you missed part 1, you can add on physical books. You can add on PDFs of part 1 as well. So you get everything that you need to get caught up.
Very cool. And it says you have an estimated ship time of in October. So once this ends, you're going to be getting stuff out. Nice.
Yeah, it goes pretty quickly. This is my second Kickstarter. The PDFs for part 1, I did that campaign in March. The PDFs for part 1 went out beginning of April, so probably by the 3rd or 4th of April, because all of the work is done essentially. It is just putting it together and putting together print files for the books. So PDFs went out immediately, and every tier gets a PDF, so you can read it digitally. Every tier gets a PDF, and then books I send to the printer, the first week after the Kickstarter ends. So again, last Kickstarter, people were getting those. I had them sent out by first week of May. So very quick turnarounds, and all the work is done. It's just putting print files together and
nice.
hitting submit to get those books. So keep it rolling.
Nice. I like this. So this is for that's part 1. Wait. Part 2.
Oh man, you found a
digital
good
PDF return part 2. Yeah. Okay. So it says the title is part 2, but in the description is part 1. But it is for part 2 for $10. And then down here, you're gonna get the second. This is the physical print right here, and then it's 48 pages. So that's actually a hunk of stuff right here for $25. Hunk of book. Yeah, a lot of reading material. Yes, only shipping to the United States.
Two bigger issues. Okay. Yeah, and unfortunately, international shipping is just too crazy right now to figure out how to make that work. It was coming out to like twice what the book cost, and I thought that this was getting a little silly. It's definitely something that I would like to offer. Definitely something I'd like to offer for the big book. But yeah, right now it's just not making much sense.
No, shipping is ridiculous. I've seen some campaigns with almost $50 international shipping because of how hefty some books are, especially when you get to the hardcover territory.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's ridiculous.
At least in that case, I don't know with those books, but if I'm gonna make somebody pay $50 to ship it, I want to ship them the whole story. I don't want to try to lock them into, you're gonna have to pay $50 4 times to get this whole story.
Yes.
And
usually you get you chip in and get a couple people together and do the same ship. You can get a couple at the same time kind of deal. But yes. Well, I also see way more guys, let's say the stateside, are going overseas. They'll do a European and Asian or somewhere in the other word just to do a printer from there to get people to ship, because otherwise, that cuts your costs in half.
That makes a lot of sense too. If you can find a European printer that can then send it out themselves and it doesn't have to ever enter the US, that would be something useful as well.
Yeah, because a lot of the guys overseas, they'll use Critical Blast, and they do that from over there so that they do fulfillment from within the States. So there's a lot of companies that do that around all over globally. But But if somebody does severely want a physical copy of this, can they reach out to you so you guys can figure out whatever the shipping cost would be?
If they really want it, yeah, reach out to me. I would certainly work with somebody in terms of getting it to you if that's something you want.
Nice. I like this. So $25, that's actually a pretty good deal. And so is this free shipping within free shipping within the United States?
Yes.
So you're just paying
so $25 includes that shipping in there. Just because it makes it the most transparent for people checking out. Prefer just to tell you a price, and that's the price. And that also, goes along with not shipping internationally, where everybody has to get a different number.
Yeah.
And that number can change at any time.
I dig this. Let's see. And for the part 2, you get, I like this. I like sketch plates, but I also like book plates as well. Those to me, I think, really enhance the book.
So these are stickers that go on the inside of the book that I draw custom unique zombies on. So it's all original art, and it's just kind of whatever zombie I feel like drawing for you, and then stick that into your book. So a little bit of original art there to dress up your copy.
Oh, that's cool. Let me see if I can open this real quick so we can look at this. I love the ink wash stuff that you got going on here. I love this little samurai zombie looking dude. Gnarly. Very cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
It's fun drawing zombies because there's really no way to mess it up. You can't.
You can do whatever you want. That's why I like horror. You can do whatever.
You put a mark somewhere you don't intend. It just becomes part of the zombie character.
Yes, very much. They look really good too. I like the interiors of I like how you have kind of like this design going on there, but it's also like the paint strokes on it, which looks really cool. Yeah, for 35. That's a nice addition. Okay, so then you have the part 2 limited artist edition for 65. This is interesting. So what do you get in this one? You get signed and numbered artist edition. Ooh, okay.
So you get when you buy that black and white, you get both the color and the black and white copy, and the print runs on the black and white are pretty are low. It's kind of the exclusive copy. So I think for the first Kickstarter, I printed like 35 of those or something.
Okay.
So rarity. And they generally won't be, I don't think they'll be printed again in that individual format, where in the floppy format, past these Kickstarters, where the color editions will be out there for a while. But in this tier, you're going to get the PDF, you get the color book, you get the black and white book, and you get the the book plate in there as well. So generally each tier builds on the last one, where you get everything that was in the last one, just more.
Oh, I like that. And this is really cool too, because I like that you're doing both, plus you're getting the book plate in here. That's a really good deal for $65. That's pretty awesome. Now, because you have this is second part, you're going up to 4 parts on this. Are you going to do like a hardcover or something, combined edition for all of the issues?
Yeah. So at the end, kind of right now, I'm thinking of that to be October 2026. But we'll see how our schedule pans out.
Nice.
I release this as a webcomic, and then as each part is done, I do the Kickstarter for that. So each Kickstarter is sort of timed to the end of each part of the book. So right now, doing this Kickstarter in September, and the next one planned for March, and then the one after that planned for July. And then hopefully a big book Kickstarter in October, as long as I can figure out how to print a big book at that time. We'll see how that goes. But I would like to print a big book. I'd also like to do I'd like to do a big artist edition as well.
Yes.
We'll see how things pan out when we get there.
Okay. All right. I'm digging all this so far. Yes. And then for 70, if you want, let's see, what does it look like? Retailer pack? Yes, you get 7 copies for a retailer pack.
Yeah.
Nice.
So 7 copies. I usually sell them for $20. So about half the price on that. And then there's a 14 comic for the extra, for the super extra retailer pack. And you also get an artist edition with that one.
Oh, nice. Yes, you hear that? Local shops, let's go. Let's get you in there. Even Honest Steak. That's a good deal on some books if you just want to get some books in
So
there.
what's that? 110. Let me do my math again. No, that's not how you do math.
Yes.
So yeah, it's bringing the book. Oh, that's what I see. I still can't do math. It was like that brings it down to 70 cents a copy, and that's not true. But in the 14 comic pack, that brings the price down to $7.85 a copy.
Wow!
And with not including the artist edition, just because if you're going to buy 14 copies, I want the shop doing that to hopefully make money off of the whole thing.
Nice. Yeah.
So that would be
send this out to some local shops
here. And then they have original art pages. These are all 11 by 17 watercolor paper art pages, nice and thick. You can hear that. This is all the original art, and you can pick up your choice. It's basically first come, first serve on the original art pages. So as people, all right, go back. We're gonna go back. So nice big 11 by 17 art. Everything's on the page there. First come, first serve. So as people back at that tier, I keep a running list of all the pages I have available. So I sold a few in the first Kickstarter. I've sold a couple at some comic shows. So at the end of the campaign, all the people that backed at that tier will get a link to a web page where they can see all of the available pages and then pick. I usually tell them to do their top 2 just in case some crazy thing happens. But generally, you're going to get your first choice. And then I fulfill those in kind of the order that people backed.
Nice. I like it when people do that because it just makes sense, because if that's just, go in order. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of picking up original art tiers, and I really do like how you have your art on here, because I love the watercolory, like ink washy stuff. I dig this.
Yeah, and there's covers available through that.
Okay.
There's some good.
Okay. You can get covers through the original art pages? Nice.
Yep.
Let's see. You also have additional.
And less time on the cover than on a 9-panel page.
Hey, get in there, get some of that artwork. This is awesome. So if you want additional add-ons, you can go ahead and add on another one of the artist editions. You can add on a part 2, more art as well.
Yep.
Let's see, you can add on 1 and the artist edition for number 1 too.
Correct. Yep.
Oh, we got some art by Vince. Nice.
Yeah. So my friend Vince Locke here was kind enough to make me some art to put in the in book 1 and include in the Kickstarter as well. So you can get the original art from Vince Locke. Beautiful stuff. I have a new guest artist for part 2, C.R. Warner, another friend here in Grand Rapids, and she's done a great job on her piece. So I've been teasing a little bit of that coming up on my social media.
Oh, that's cool. I dig that a lot. I know there's a lot of people that really enjoy the original art tiers, especially on campaigns. So that's quite interesting to me. I love seeing that. I don't know if you want to add that as an add-on. Is that still available? You might just want to add that on as a tier at the bottom for that piece.
It could just be a tier of 1.
Yeah, the 1 of 1. Yeah, because a lot of people like seeing that and they go bananas for that kind of stuff. But I think this is cool. I like this piece here because I like that you can really see the soul tethered to the body there. Like where it's zombified mode. Yeah, that's neat.
You did a great job, and of course, very good at drawing zombies.
See, yes, United States shipping budget, but yes, all this stuff. I love that you have all your stuff in here. Yes, who you are, who you be, all the good important business.
Yeah, and risks are low. The risk is, do I die before I finish the story? I guess.
Oh.
That's your risk, but that's kind of the risk with everything. So not a big risk in terms of backing this Kickstarter. You will definitely get a book. Again, provided I don't die.
You know, listen, don't put that out there because that has happened on campaigns. So.
I don't want to curse your show.
No, don't do that.
Kpop
Listen,
show and then he keeled over.
no, that's okay. You're in Swamp Witch territory. You are perfectly safe here. But yeah, I would double check on the Vince Locke piece, the Vince Locke piece, because I don't see it on an add-on.
I will check that.
So I would, yeah, if it hasn't sold, I would definitely make it an individual tier because I don't see it as an add-on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Get that in there.
It's awesome. Yeah, no, you got some cool pieces in here. I really like that, and that's 9x12. That's a nice, cool piece of art, and I love that the blue really pops on there because I think that's really cool too. That you have the return, but I love how you have the blue looking down here as well in all these little pieces because that has to do with the soul.
Yeah, it ties into the soul concept, and
yeah,
zombies have the glowing red eyes, and I use that as kind of speed lines in the book. Like you can tell where the zombie just was a second ago because you can follow the trail of their eyes.
Ooh, oh, that's cool. Yeah, I love the painterly style that you have in the back here of this the medieval backgrounds. Oh, it's so pretty. The way that you did the hatching on the roof is lovely. I love all this little,
yeah, do some color underneath the inks, then I come back and do some like colored pencil type stuff on top of the inks. It's actually kind of similar to the goofy way I started making comics, which was a lot of airbrush and paint and a lot of work for each piece.
Wow, that's gonna be interesting. So doing airbrush traditionally for a comic, interesting.
Yeah. So that's kind of how I started, and this is not dissimilar to that. I spent a while trying to be a normal ass comic artist, and I just that like clean line ink style is just doesn't work for me.
Really? Sometimes you gotta have the messy.
People. Yeah. I love other people.
What's up, Rob?
But I'm not a clean comic artist. I'm a messy comic artist.
Yes. Listen, put that out there in the world. I don't feel like I have done art unless I have made a mess. That's just how I am. Listen, charcoal, let's get messy. It's also dangerous at the same time because holy moly, there's all kinds of, I'm still cleaning charcoal up from like a year ago. Yeah. That stuff gets everywhere. What's up, Rob? How you doing? Welcome on in, guys. We see a lot of people lurking. We're almost at the 50 viewer mark on all the platforms right now. Yeah. Yes. We have this one. Oh, Nope is in here. Nope says this book looks great. Yes. Go check it out. Also, if you do want to check out the free preview, you do have a preview right here. It's on the Returned Comic. Is that the one that you said?
Yep. returnedcomic.com.
Yeah, here.
And you can go check it out and read it. And it's a long form comic story. So web comics, a page at a time is not like the ideal way to read it, but you can totally read the whole thing on the website. But if you want the good book reading experience, you can either get the PDF or the physical book. And it'll be a much more pleasant way to read it. But you can see, you can take a look, you can see if it's something that you like, and then go from there and come in and back the Kickstarters.
Yes, I'm also dropping a link to your YouTube too because I want people to go give you more follow. Let's go watch your art videos. That looks fun. I love watching people's process and doing inks and arts and all that. Let's see. Oh, Nope says it is great. You all backed up here. Nice.
Very good. Thank you.
Sweet. Let's see. I do like the artist edition. I think the artist edition is really cool. So very nice. I like seeing this. And yeah, can't wait. This is exciting. Very exciting. So you said you're going to have the other 2 volumes hopefully next year. Then you're going to do a combined volume as well at the end. I think this is really cool. I love the artist editions. I think artist editions are so much fun.
Yeah, I like being able to present that, and it's fun for myself to read it that way and kind of see.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me show. Wait,
how this works.
Oh yeah.
So this is all the ink art there. This is the part 1 artist edition.
Ooh.
Yeah, kind of the basic black and white book here, all able to be read. The spirits in the book are kind of a digital creation, but that still comes into the black and white art, as you can see here. So I still bring the spirits in as well. Some of my panels end up feeling like I'm making a Star Wars movie, kind of like a blue screen thing where like I know that I'm going to be putting in these spirits, which are all digital stuff, and I have to draw the panels, and people are reacting to things that you don't see in the actual physical art, but you'll see in the printed editions. So sometimes, yeah, it's like there's a CG character in the room, but you have to kind of imagine that they're there while you're making the movie, making the comic.
Oh, I like it. I like it. I dig it. I dig it a lot. And I love that it takes place kind of like, the fantasy medieval world, but I like that you got the zombie part, but I like the spirit element to it too. Let me see if I go back to that one panel. So if you guys are just coming in here, yes, we have like a medieval fantasy-ish type horror novel about zombies. And if you see here, it's very interesting because the original spirit from the zombie is still tethered to the person here. And I like that they're kind of talking and keeping intact here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so for anybody who's joining, Vale, the main character in part 1, she starts fighting an army of the dead in the beginning of the book. We kind of come in at the end of humanity, is the open of the book, the cold open, and she's fighting an army of the dead. Unfortunately, dead herself by about page 13. Spends some time as a bad zombie lady till her family finds her, ties her to a chair, and helps her ghost re-inhabit her zombie body.
Aww.
Then they have to escape. So part 1 is a lot of zombie fighting action, zombie action. Part 2, we bring in more of the family aspect of the book, and she's back in control of her body. She's reunited with her family, reunited with her own body, but things are not perfect in the world. She's got to help her family get somewhere safe and figure out where somewhere safe could even be.
Yes. This one here, I think this is my favorite page that I've seen so far. I love this page. I love like the spirit is like reaching and like trying to reach out here. But I love this. Inside the mouth, you got the, the mouth going on here.
Yeah, so that I know the inside the mouth shots. That's
yes,
it's definitely a storytelling tool, in that it makes it so you don't have to watch the main character like be really mean. If I put the shot inside her mouth, you don't actually have to watch her, eating people or just being real mean. I still want people to connect with her, and I think that watching her do all the most terrible things is could be detrimental to caring about the character.
If this page is available, you guys can get some real original art pieces on here. If this page is available, there are so many people in the community that collect nothing but in the mouth covers. I don't know if you know that's a thing, but that's a thing.
No, I started doing it. This came from the 24-hour comic version, where I figured out that like, if I just draw inside the mouth, I just have to draw a bunch of teeth. That's easy for me, and then I have to draw a little bit of story. So it was cutting down on the amount I had to draw during the 24-hour comic event. And then later came up with like the good story reasons as to why this works. But yeah, inside the mouth cover, that sounds good. I might have to do another cover with an inside the mouth shot. But yeah, it's a bunch.
People love those.
Bunch of that.
No, it's also cool too because it gives you a unique perspective on the person that's in front of you. You get different shots like that.
Yeah, you know exactly where she's aiming because it's targeted.
Yes. Also, I don't know if you guys can see how well that reads on the screen because, sharing this, but the gnarliness of the zombie that's happening there. Ooh, that looks cool. And I love that you can see the red eyes that's going on. Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you can see they have the red eyes, and that is a good like visual signifier of who's a zombie and who's not. Because for a while, Vale has those eyes, and then when she's back in control, she doesn't have those. So it is a real good visual signifier of somebody who's a zombie. And then when you are a zombie, those eyes are helpful because that leaves kind of a trail as they're maybe running down an alley, or in this case, like being attacked. They're moving their head and kind of leaving that sort of trail behind. It helps make like speed lines for each of the characters, so you could tell what they were doing a second ago.
you can kind of see, I know it's kind of like hard to see because it's how I have it shorted, but you can kind of see the red, but I also like it too because it's very contrasty with the blue of the soul. So that's very cool. You have that kind of dynamic in there.
Color storytelling using the blue and the red to play off each other.
Oh, I like this. A first person chewer.
First person chewer. I saw that in the chat. That is good.
That is good.
Good idea for a game here.
Oh,
the all in the mouth first person shooter.
Yes.
There's a good they did that in like the Alien versus Predator games where you had a little mouth you could shoot out.
The Alien though with the xenomorph, that'd be awesome because you would have two mouths.
Yeah, you get two mouths.
You would have the teeny tiny one, and then you would have the regular one. What's up, Michael? How are you doing? Yes, we're in here. We're talking to Jason, and we're going over your campaign for Return, which is pretty awesome. I really dig it. We got medieval, horror, zombie, all kinds of stuff happening here. So you guys are just jumping in here. Here is the link to go check out the campaign. We're trying to get you your first stretch goal because you're in the 1300s right now. We're going to try to get you to the 1400s. Get you moist, sexier pages. Let's go. Very cool. If you are joining us, you could get yourself a book plate as well for $45 that comes in. You get a sketch on it. And then you have some original art tiers. You know, for $175, you get 11 by 17s. Very nice. Mm-hmm. All ink washed. Lovely, lovely art. You can also pick this one up here too. And that is available.
It is it is an add-on right now. So
okay,
if you want that, you can jump right on that.
Yeah.
If it's still there, I'll put in. I'll make it a tier.
Cool. And then this one right here, I really, really enjoy for the 65 because you get everything. You get the digital book here. You get the volume 2 when you get the artist edition, but also getting the sketch plate, the book plate, or either one in here as well for 65. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's signed and numbered Kickstarter exclusive. So yeah, that's dope. You can get you some cool things on there. I like that. I like the black and white editions. I love artist edition books. They're really nice. They're cool to read too.
Thank you.
Just so that you can see the art. Yeah, I'm huge on that. Huge on that. Good times. No, this campaign looks great. I can't wait to see. I will be sharing this all over the place too. I want to get you way more backers on this. So that's exciting. Get you going on here. Yeah, look at this. So super close to the 1400.
Yeah, let's get this paper upgrade. We got to make it match the other book. Definitely hit the paper upgrade last time too. So
nice.
Keep it consistent.
Got to do that. Yeah. Got to do that. It's exciting. Let's see here. Because you're over in the Grand Rapids. You're going to be at Grand Rapids Comic Con coming up.
So I'm not at Grand Rapids Comic Con. I have one coming up end of this month at called LakerCon.
LakerCon.
I haven't done Grand Rapids Comic Con for a few years. LakerCon though is kind of a new one. It's at Grand Valley State University over in Avondale, and then it's a their tagline is celebrating comics literacy. So it is more comics focused.
Nice.
So I like the cons that are about talking to people about people who are excited to read comics, and I like to go to those smaller events because I get to talk to people and not spend my time sweating that I have to make back my table and make back all this stuff. I'd rather be like chill and talking and not have to do the big outlay for a lot of these larger shows. That said, I was just in San Diego, a month and a half ago, so I will also do.
Oh, that's crazy! Yeah, never been.
Show in San Diego, and that was good. Lots of people, and yeah. So, I've done Chicago. I've done C2E2 before. I've been to New York City Comic Con. So, like size wise, like it wasn't that intimidating.
Yeah,
it was big. Okay. But it was nice to have all the companies there with their editors. So if I'm having like a bad few hours, I can just go talk to editors, talk to other companies, and do things that way. Make some career moves that way. Talking to
got to schmooze. Yeah, you got to schmooze and talk to people and get out there.
Big shows, and I'll do the super teeny shows, and it just seems like maybe those middle shows are like, I don't know what I'm gonna come home with. a lot of.
I've gone every show possibly around here. I love them all. I have a lot of friends that love to do the Detroit Festival books. I have not been down to that one, but I hear really good things about that.
Yeah,
I hear good things about
Cherry Capital Comic Con.
Cherry, yeah.
I was there this past year for their event and had a great time. That's a good show. Very one of those shows that feels like a family show. It's not specifically a family Comic Con, but like I know a lot of people there, but they're also very friendly to all the artists, all the attendees. They have a lot of after hours events, either charity drawing nights or this past year they did a prom themed dance party and an art auction like that.
Nice.
It takes place at a resort in Traverse City, so you can go there. I take my family with me, and they go hang out at one of 4 pools, and fun while I'm sitting behind a table selling comics. But it's a good vacation con as well.
I have plans to go there next year. I want to go. I have a lot of family out there, so yeah, I'd go up there. We'll bring some family, and we'd go up there because we go camping.
There you go. Yeah, you go camping.
But yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a fun
good
place.
Times. Yeah, the other one I haven't been to, but I hear good things too. I don't really know what's going to go on with it next year. Is Great Lakes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I haven't done that one for a few years, but definitely something I'd like to go back to.
Yes, very cool. There's a lot of good small ones I really like. I love Astronomicon. I love Astronomicon. I hope they figure out what's going on with their venue this year, but I'm very excited. I love that. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah,
good time stuff. But yeah, I'll be at Monroe next weekend, just running around saying hey to all the peeps that are there.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, if I end up, it might be a running through the place and saying hi to people. But yeah, something I'd like to do, and being a more horror-y type con, it's definitely something I'd like to do next year.
Ooh, yeah. I've gone to Astro several times. I really love that one. I want to go to Motor City Nightmares one year. Just check it out.
Yes.
Good. Yeah, so good. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to get in with some horror cons. So anybody out there runs a horror con, send me a mail.
Frankenfest, Motor City Nightmare, Astro. Let's go. You hear this? Get about to some cons. Let's go. We get a lot of horror cons over in Michigan. We have a good horror community here, which I really love seeing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good time stuff. But yes. There's a bunch over, I think over in your area too. I think there's a couple out that way that I know of. I need to start heading out that way more. But yeah, there's some good stuff. I'm usually out there for concerts.
It doesn't feel like that long of a drive, or doesn't look like that long of a drive, but it can start to be a little wearing at the end.
2 hours, 2 hours one way. Yeah, that's actually not so bad. But yeah, you just go out there. I got a ton of family out there. I usually go visit and then come back.
Yeah, if you got a place you can go to a con and then go stay at somebody's house. That one's very nice.
This is also true. I don't know how far you've been over across the border, but let's see.
Is this Niagara Falls, Canada? I think. So I was born and raised in Buffalo, New York, which is right over the fall. So I've been to Niagara Falls a lot, but I haven't been to this convention.
Yeah, I heard that's good. I have a couple friends that go to that one. I know Wes goes there all the time because he gets so excited for horror, and he'll go meet all the guests that are at that one. So I hear that one's actually pretty good. But there's actually so many, like not even a 3-hour drive from here. You have like Retro Rocket Comics. So from here to over there, they usually put on a couple shows every year where they have like some artists and stuff. I know Drac does that one. But even from here, just to go down to Toronto is not even that far. Because I know Sean's done TCAF a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't done a lot of shows. I haven't done a lot of Canadian shows. I love Canada. Yeah. And if they would adopt me, that would be great.
It's beautiful out there. Listen, I'm also equally looking to get adopted to by Canada. Would be nice. Yeah.
But yeah,
lovely.
Some of that is terrifying to me from an anxiety standpoint. Of I've gone over the border a lot, so I've had my car like sniffed by dogs. I've had it like searched. Like I know that they can be serious about it when they want to, and when they start opening boxes and it's all the same books, and I have to explain to them that I'm going over to sell them, and then that gets even more complicated. Or like I could tell them I'm going to give it all away, and that seems silly.
Yeah. No, it's so funny.
Strategizing.
If you guys are ever get stuck and driving it in the downtown area, be wary when you see the exit that says Canada. You will be stuck there forever. Your GPS will tell you to go there. You do not want to go down that way. Listen, it's happened to me several times in the car as people were not listening. Yep. And you know what happens? They escort you to the little thing. You have to go and get a pass, and they escort you around. Yep. You can't just turn around.
Yeah, there's that tricky turn in Detroit. There's another tricky turn in Buffalo. Like if you just zone out for a second, you can be
serious. Yes,
going to Canada, whether you like it or not.
Listen, the tunnel is easier to see. You can bypass it. You don't have to get there. But that little thing as you're driving downtown will take you right there. You can't turn around. Yep. Hopefully they fix that with the Gordie Howe Bridge. That doesn't happen. But yeah, people get nightmares going down there because of that. Yeah. Aw, you'll adopt us. Thank you. Thank you. Aw.
All right.
Yeah, you're a paper dealer.
I've got 2 other people to bring with me, so make some space.
Yes. Listen, this works out too, because comics. Everyone's running comics.
Yeah, I'm a paper dealer. I'm just bringing samples over. No money. Yeah. No money. This isn't a business. It's like I don't make money.
Wallpaper sampler guy. You know, test out the quality.
My name's on the books, but that's just pretend.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so funny. Yes. But yeah, if you guys are joining us, go check out the Kickstarter. I have you down below. I'm going to drop a little bit more of your links down here. Let's see. I'll drop your link tree. That way you can just go to all the things that you have. How about that? Yes.
You can absolutely do that.
Do that. Yeah. Go follow you all the places. Get on that action. Oh, wait. I saw Lorena. Where did Lorena go? There you are. There's Lorena. Hi. Yes. Welcome on in here. Yes. You might see some friendly faces. They hang out in the EXP a lot, the SketchUps and all that. But yeah. Great. Yes. You said you also said sometime in October you'll be back on for SketchUp.
Yeah, I'll be back on with Mog and Mel on SketchUp.
Nice.
I've done that 3 times now. Always have a good time. Yeah. It definitely it brings some of that 24-hour comic energy to like, hey, you gotta make something quick.
Yeah, I like it when the guys like, dude, Jay was on there.
Yeah,
he did like 100 of those freaking. Come on, just man, slow down. You're too talented. You got way too much stuff going on.
He's quick, but I love his work.
Yeah, he's really good. Yeah, I have all your links down below. Let's see what else is going here. Let me refresh this. Is anybody? Let's see if anybody's live. We can go raid somebody. Give some people. If we do raid people, please, I say, stay in and then go jump in there and raid people. Go in, go yell at people, go, hey, what's happening? Let's see who's on here. Oh, cool. Let's see if I can raid into that, if they'll let me. I don't know. Not everybody, listen, you hear this, guys. Turn these things on so I can raid you guys when your stream is done. That's what needs to happen. But hold on. I'm going to get all this kind of set up here, and then we can bounce on out of here. Let's see. Okay. Man, people, let's see. All right, that is not available to go raid, so we're gonna find another person. I'll go over there, probably Kingdom of Nerds. We'll go say hey. But before we get out of here, do you have any other appearances or anything you want to talk about, promote something?
Yeah, so I'm going to be again in Grand Rapids. I'll be at the Comic Signal for Batman Day coming up in 2 weeks.
Nice.
On the 20th. I have a couple other places. So I'll be at LakerCon in Allendale, Comic-Con at the college there, the 26th, 27th, and 28th. And then I'll be I'm doing an art battle again, another speed thing. I'm doing art battle for in Grand Rapids. There's Art Prize, which is the citywide art festival. And they're doing art battle. It's something I did last year as well, but it's a 20-minute painting contest where it's just set up 6 easels at a time. And then you have 20 minutes to do an acrylic painting on canvas.
What?
And then the audience votes through an app, and you can also vote from home.
That's
So
fun.
I'm going to be doing Art Battle on the 23rd of September, and we'll be painting something in 20 minutes. I did it last year. There was 2 rounds and then a final round. So I did make it to the final round of Art Battle last year.
Oh, look at you. All those 24-hour, 24-page things really paid off on that one.
All that adrenaline really moves you.
Sometimes you got it. Some of my favorite art moments way back in the day on Twitch, we used to do 30 seconds. And we would go to Google and pick 2 different topics, and we would have to draw something in 30 seconds. Let me tell you, that's nerve-wracking. And then it just becomes like doodle scribbles at some point because you're just like, trying to get stuff out. But yeah, it's good times. Get your brain going. You got to have that on there. And this is probably one of my favorite comments of the night. It's going to go raid his fridge. Listen.
Yeah, beginning of October, I'm going to be in Baltimore for the Edgar Allan Poe Festival.
Nice.
That thing I go to every year.
I
do a bunch of
Kyle
work for the.
Do that too?
So he does a lot of the event planning and AV stuff, and I've been working for the Poe House there for 10 years now, doing all their graphic design and signs and poster art and things like that. So I'm always at the Poe Festival first weekend of October.
Nice. That's awesome. Where in and that's where does that take place in Baltimore? Where exactly?
So there's the Poe. There's a house that he lived in, and so you can check that out on the map. But it's close to kind of downtown Baltimore.
Okay.
And there's a bunch of events going on throughout the city. We'll be watching the Raven, the movie The Raven. So there's a Raven movie night. There's a Gothic dance party night on Saturday, and then there's an art festival with visual arts and theater arts and literary and music going on all weekend out in front of the Poe House there.
Okay, this is bullcrap. I spent 10 years of my life down there and never heard of this.
well, it didn't start happening until about 10 years ago. So depending on when you left,
man.
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know if this is good or bad for you, but
that makes so much sense as why they're the Ravens. Oh my god, how did I not know this entire time? I lived there. It's a good question. Does your fridge contain any footlongs? He's talking about hot dogs. He's a hot dog enthusiast. Quote the Raven, nevermore.
No. I have just normal size hot dogs.
You can't Raven all the time. This is true.
Sorts of little events to do there. So be around.
Oh no, I'm very excited. I definitely want to go back to Baltimore. That's the first Comic-Con I've ever been to. Was at Baltimore Comic-Con. Yes, it's gone bigger times since when I was down there. But yes,
I haven't been there for
what?
Who knows? 12 years, something like that.
Nice.
But I did Baltimore. I think that might have been my first one as well. That was
let's see. Thing. Yes, apparently Michigan has laws to ensure the quality of its hot dogs. Coming from a fellow Michigander, thank you. And thank you very much to this guy here. Thank you. Yes, very nice. We started the show that you hear, Noah? Yes. Welcome on in, people. What about Nutsville? Oh my gosh, listen, good times. Nuts are poor quality. Dang.
Is there?
Dang.
So there's no Michigan laws about the quality of nuts in Michigan?
I guess so. Apparently not. Yes, that's fun. No, that's hilarious.
Hot dogs regulated, nuts not regulated. Got it.
Yeah. Let's see. Thank you very much for hopping on here and joining me. It was a good time.
Yes,
a lovely chat.
Thank you.
Yes. Chat, please go share this around. Get way more people on his campaign page. Let's go check us out. See the comments coming here. They're cracking me up. I know, it's hilarious. I'm gonna set up a raid. Wait, let me refresh this, see if anybody else is in here. Because listen, you guys gotta set this stuff up. Let's see. Nobody, guys. Okay. I can't read what that says. Let's see. Looks like this guy's got something happening here. We're gonna click on this. I'm gonna hit save, and then when I end it, it's gonna go raid. So go say hey to the Kingdom Nerds when that happens. Matt, you're a dork. Yes, that's right. Exactly. I see what's going on there. But yes, thanks guys for coming in here. We're gonna get on out of here. Thanks for everybody for hanging with us. Thanks for Jason for coming on here. Fun times. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Cool. Go cook yourself some food. Go raid your fridges after this. But thanks, guys.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Bye. You too.